Hey everybody, welcome to What You're Reading, where librarians around DeKalb County talk about the teen books that we are reading during social distancing. My name is Fran and I am from the North Lake Library.
My name is Nicole and I'm from the Harrison Crossing Library.
Hi, and my name is Mia and I'm over at the Decatur Library.
And shout out to Angela, our fourth member. Sending love to you, Angela. Hopefully she will be back with us soon. This week we are talking about new books that we are getting into the library. That process is looking a little different than usual lately now that COVID is happening. We're not able to get things processed. Sometimes we don't even get them from our publishers or suppliers as fast as we would like, which means that there can be some delay in the new books that come into the branch. I wanted to show off some of the new books that we got at North Lake recently. Then Nicole's going to show some of the new books that she got at Hairston, and then Mia's going to talk a little bit about Overdrive, which is a way that you can get books, if not on their release date, depending on publisher, like within 3 weeks of their release date. These are the ones that we've got in soon, so if you like any of them, go ahead and put those on hold. I do want to say too that as soon as we are ordering things, you can put them on hold on the catalog. Even if it takes us, a month or two to get them in, fingers crossed that process is just going to get easier. You can go ahead and place holds on them so that when they do come in, they'll be waiting for you. So if you're interested in any books from our previous new book video, put those on hold. So these are 3 that we got in recently that I'm pretty excited about. The first one is You're Next. It's in the James Patterson Presents series, which is like a pretty diverse series. They have some fantasy in there. They have some historical fiction sometimes, but this one is like one of your good old classic thrillers. So if you're interested in something that's a little bit scary, interested in maybe solving a murder, it's October, 'tis the season, check out this one. This one's You're Next by Kylie, Schachte. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's the author's name right there. The second one that we got in recently is I'll Be the One by Lyla Lee. This is about a teenager who's interested in being in a K-pop group, but she is told that she would never succeed in K-pop because she identifies as fat, and there's like a mold that K-pop stars fit into. However, she enters a competition to become a K-pop star and starts doing really well. And maybe finds love, because this is that kind of book. And then the third one that we got in recently is called Queerfully and Wonderfully Made, a guide for LGBTQ Christian teens. We have a lot of different LGBTQ guides in our teen section, but this is really interesting because it is, I think, our only one for Christian teens specifically, which makes it pretty unique. So quite a few branches got this one. Check this one out. Put it on hold if you are interested.
This all sounds amazing. And I know Harrison, has a few of them too. All right.
I have a few of yours.
Just a little bit. I went ahead and chose 3 new books from Harrison as well, one of which I am slowly but surely becoming obsessed with. So this is Burn by Patrick Ness. And I'm listening to the audiobook, the eAudiobook, which is available on Overdrive, but we have the physical copy available at Harrison, and it is a low fantasy that takes place in the Pacific Northwest, and it's about a girl and her father who have a struggling farm, and they have to hire a dragon, and the dragons are seen as lowborn and lesser, and so it's kind of like, I can't wait to see where it goes. Patrick Ness is amazing. And I have a feeling that there's going to be some mystery and suspense. And this is 100% worth your time and read. So check this one out. The next one, because we're getting into the spooky season, I chose Nancy Drew, The Curse. And they're actually starting to make Nancy Drew books for teens. As you know, they are in our juvenile collection right now, but this is actually a young adult version. And this is based on the CW show, which is coming back in January 2021, I believe. But it's Nancy Drew, and it's kind of like suspenseful, scary. Is what's happening actually going on, or is it only in her head? This is a good one. And then the last one, I also chose a nonfiction read, and this is in our young adult collection, and it's called How the Citizens of Flint, Michigan Fought for Their Lives and Warned the Nation, Poisoned Water. So if you just look up Poisoned Water, it should come up in our catalog. Like Fran said, we have a whole lot of nonfiction reads for young adults and teens, and this talks about how Flint, Michigan has been without clean water since 2014. A lot of our nonfiction books, we have a lot of current topics and crises going on in the United States and the world. So check that out. This is worth a read as well.
Yours sound really good too. So I was not at the branch this week, so I am doing some ones from Overdrive. I did want to say a quick note, because in searching for new books, there's a couple, you can do YA picks for teens, and those are guaranteed available now. It's called Lucky Day. So if you go to the Lucky Day, you'll kind of see it when you go onto Overdrive and you select teen. Those are stuff that are selected that you don't have to wait for. So everything in Lucky Day is available. The other thing I wanted to say is when I tried searching for recently added, it didn't give me the newest. So you want to add, put it in order by publishing date, and that way you can get to the ones that are new. So the first one I have is also a K-pop one, ironically. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's called Shine, and it's by Jessica, I think it's Jung, Jung. And this one, the author actually was a K-pop star, and so it's kind of which is kind of cool. And she's about a girl Rachel Kim, who is being recruited into a K-pop band. So it was described as Crazy Rich Asians meets Gossip Girl. So I feel like that one's probably going to be really good. The next one is a sequel. It's called As the Shadow Rises. And that one grabbed my attention because it said Six of Crows meets Graceland. Graceling, and I loved Graceling. I know I love that series. So I was like, this has got to be good. So it's another one with like political intrigue. There's, princes, there's assassins. So that one sounds really good. And it is by, did I not write who that one was by? I did not.
We'll find it. It'll be in the links.
Thanks, Fran. And then the third one is Don't Ask Me Where I'm From by Jennifer DeLeon. So this one sounded really good. Oh, have you read that one?
Mm-mm. It's on my list.
On your list. Okay, yeah, it's another good one would have been good for Hispanic Heritage Month. Mm-hmm. So it's about Lillian Cruz, who's a first-generation American Latinx going to a new all-white, almost all-white school, and it's about her trying to fit in and wondering if she should change her, is it too far to change her name to fit in? Is it too far to change how she talks to fit in? And then when some secrets and some tensions arrive at the school, it's kind of deciding who she wants to be. It sounded really good. And that one, like I said, is by Jennifer DeLeon. So as of today, they are all available now. And the last two are both available in ebook and eAudio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the first one's only ebook, but the other two are both.
That's awesome. I really encourage you guys, if any of these sound good, to go ahead and put them on hold. Do check Overdrive. We have lots of new stuff coming in, and a lot of it you can check out immediately. Especially with the books, it's important to put them on hold so that we know how many people are waiting for them, so that maybe we process these a little bit faster. So go ahead and put your name down on that hold list, and hopefully you will get them sooner rather than later, and you'll make yourself one of the very first ones to get a copy when we do finally get them into the branch. So thank you so much for joining us. We will be back soon with more Teen Recs, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.